We've all been watching the big parade in Tiananmen Square in Beijing. This is to commemorate 80 years of what the Chinese call their victory against fascist forces and against Japan. Usually they add an unflattering adjective or two. And unflattering is a mild term for expressions they use for the Japanese because they were fighting the Japanese. This big parade took place. We'll talk about the parade, what was on display. This, for Xi Jinping, was a big expression to say, look at my power. Look at my power, not just militarily. There was a lot of military power in display, and some of it would be the envy even of the US, because some of the missile systems that he unveiled, some of the anti-ballistic missile systems, because ultimately not every missile that somebody fires at the other side will get through. Most missiles will be stopped. So who is better at stopping missiles from coming in, and who's also more likely to get a missile through? That depends on how accurate and how fast your missiles are, and also their range, and what is your ability to intercept missiles coming at you and at what distance, which means how high up in space or after re-entry, etc., etc. All of that was in display. There were also nearly 100 fighter aircraft, refuelers, big AEW aircraft, big bombers as well. This was really Chinese military power, the PLA military power in full display. There was also a stealth submarine. I will take you through some of that as we go along. You will also see some more coverage on this. Those links we will share with you. That's the reason I will not need to go into too much detail about these weapon systems. I will, however, mention them. So this was the military show of strength. But this wasn't just a military show of strength. This was also a political show of strength, because Xi Jinping had 26 heads of states with him. 26. Of the countries with which China shares borders, of the 14 countries, 11 were present there. 3 that were not present were 2 were usual suspects, India and Bhutan, and also Afghanistan, which sort of surprises me because China became the first country to recognize the Taliban government, yet Afghanistan wasn't there.